In crossing strings, we have a couple of interesting projects. One is to get a perpendicular angle on the lower string and then transfer it to a perpendicular angle on the next string. So if you had a perpendicular on the C and then you wanted to end up with a perpendicular on the G, you are necessarily going to produce an arc with your bow. So the bow will arc or angle from one string angle to another. I'll illustrate this in a string crossing exercise that's in my booklet, Cello Ergonomics. The other thing is any string crossing is either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and I'll talk to you about that in a moment. Now you'll notice when going from a low string to a high string, down bow to up bow, that the circle is what we call a wax-on circle. Imagine you're Simonizing your car. You want to go anti-clockwise. So here's some wax-on circles. And here's some more. And further. Now at this point we're playing a scale of C with neighboring tones, as you can tell. We reverse the circles and they become clockwise, so we call that the wax-off circle. And on the A, going down bow to up bow, high string to low string, we're describing a clockwise circle. Now we have a big circle as we skip strings. And another one. And we finish with the anti-clockwise. When you encounter a string crossing passage in a piece, there are three questions that are very important to ask yourself. First, which part of the bow would you like to play the passage in? That's going to determine the type of sound and articulation you get. The second question is, which circle is going to generate the required motion? Is it anti-clockwise or clockwise? There's only two choices, fortunately. And the third question is, which of the three parts of your bow arm, which part of that mechanism is going to lead the crossing motion? In the exercise I just demonstrated, all of the anti-clockwise circles, that's down bow to up bow, low string to high string, are led by the upper arm. You could think of it as the elbow being the most obviously moving part, but it's really your upper arm, as follows. So you can see that's upper arm led. When we get to the clockwise motion, I call that sometimes the anti-clockwise overhand and the clockwise underhand. When we get to the clockwise motion, you'll notice that the hand is actually leading the motion and the upper arm is following. So that's the chain of command that produces the string crossings. It's very important to understand and feel the chain of command in order for you to have smoothness and fluency. I'll just play a short excerpt of the first Bach prelude. You'll probably see the application of some of these crossing principles.